Hey there, Bloomers and friends. It's good to be with you again. Wednesday night for me, probably Friday or Saturday for you. But we are thankful for Bloom Notes and the way in which we'll be able to keep in touch with each other. You know, as a pastor, I have always seen it as a part of my responsibility to be involved in the community in some way or another in order to be providing some kind of conduit of information or action or exposure, bringing information to Bloom and to our congregation for the benefit of our church in general, as well as for our community, as well as being Bloom's presence in the community so that we're establishing relationships with people and having a presence out in the community. It is surprising for me every once in a while when I'm in a group of almost complete strangers and I introduce myself as co-founder and pastor of Bloom in the Desert Ministries, United Church of Christ, and a lot of heads in the room start shaking and they go, "Oh, yes, yes, yes." And it is a good sign that there is general knowledge of Bloom in our community. One of those examples that happened for me today was that I was invited to go to a presentation sponsored by the Riverside County Anti-Human Trafficking Task Force. It was at the Salvation Army Church over in Cathedral City, and there were people from Safe House of the Desert who were presenting their mission and their actions in order to basically be providing safety to people and to be counteracting human trafficking that is active here in our valley as well as it is throughout the rest of our country. And one of the things that we were being taught is, how to respond and what to look for. Now there's more training that's available, and that's something that we might actually have in our own congregation at some point in the future. But it was in that room with people from across the valley that I said I was from Bloom in the Desert, and heads nodded, and that was good. But one of the things that was very exciting for them was that there was a church in Palm Springs that was responding and was going to be able to be helping out with this effort. And so I came back with some cards like this that we can have here at the office, and we can get some more. And basically the training is that if you suspect human trafficking going on, if you think that there are people that are being made to do work or being kept against their will or aren't being paid for what they're supposed to be doing or are being taken advantage of, there's simply a national number, an 800 number, 888-3737-888, that people call and just report it and not get personally involved. It's one of the things that they actually emphasized a lot, is not to get personally involved. Just call the 800 number and report it. So we will have these cards for Bloom, and maybe we'll even have some of our own training about human trafficking in the season as we come. It is considered modern day slavery, and it is very prevalent, way more so than anyone probably has an understanding of. So that's one way in which I was out representing Bloom in the community. Tomorrow I'm going to be going with 4 other clergy persons to San Bernardino, and we're going to a conference that's going to be dealing with some elements of relating to the election coming up, but it's relating to the Inland Congregations United for Change. It's a clergy conference that will have people from Riverside, San Bernardino, the valley here, all getting together and trying to figure out how to be more effective clergy in areas of social justice and helping people do ministry in ways that are benevolent. That's another way that Bloom is present even beyond, because of the kinds of things that I do as a pastor. And then, of course, in our own congregation, we've got people who are active in many groups, and we continue to be developing this concept that we call Us Plus. So somebody is a part of a food bank, somebody is helping out with the Transgender Day of Remembrance fundraising and getting that ready to go. That's some people are making sandwiches, and other people are doing other things just in their daily life, but they're doing them because they consider that to be a part of their ministry as a member and friend of Bloom. So hope you can be with us on Sunday. If you can't be with us this Sunday, please keep us in your prayers. We hope you'll be with us in spirit. And we'll see you next time.